Hello, everyone. Good morning. Uh, Today, I want to tell you a story of how I met a cheater on chess.com. Or should I say, I want to tell you a story of my games against a cheater on chess.com. Okay, a friend of mine chatted me up and he was like, I have a female friend that goes by the name Queen and she's very good at chess. I've been training her and she's improving greatly and I would like her to play against you. And I was like, okay, when you and her play, how well does she perform? And he was like, well, she wins me from time to time, but I win her more often, you know. And I was like, okay, bring her for me. So in my mind, I am like, okay, this person shouldn't be too strong because well, my friend is also a learner. So if he's able to defeat this lady in question, that means she's also a learner, right? So we start chatting and we decided to play some game. She insisted on a 20 minutes game. And I was like, okay, let's play. And this first game we were playing it on voice call because I was like, um, if I play the game without voice call, I would sleep off because it's too long. I was not used to this kind of long games. I was used to 5 minutes and 3 minutes blitz. So we start playing. I'm playing black. She's playing white. I decide to play the Karukan. She plays opening well. Her opening is standard opening. And then I play this. Still play. We are playing normal chess. Everything she has played so far looks okay. And all of a sudden she resigns here, and I'm like, okay, what happened? Why did she just resign all of a sudden? I'm confused. I say, well, she says she's already losing, that the position is already bad for her. She's already losing. Now, in my mind, I'm like, this is not losing. Actually, she has a better position than me. My pawns here are bad already. But I didn't tell her that. In my mind, I just was like, but you're not losing. But according to her, she was like, I'm losing already. There's no need. And I'm like, okay, let's play again. Then we go to the next game. Play the next game. Now, bear in mind that she's a learner, but her opening is very standard, much more better than that of a learner, right? Okay. She's playing all the best moves in every situation. You know, I funny thing was I tried to go for the fool's mates, but she countered it very, very well. And I was like, wow, okay. And along the line, I I blundered. You soon see the blunder. I castled into a mate, right? She won. And I was like, okay. And there's a thing when you are playing with someone that is cheating. Like from the beginning to the end, the person is just crushing you. You can't, it's as if you are powerless. You can't really do anything from the beginning to the end. And I'm like, okay, maybe it was a mistake on my part. I castled into mate. I decided to be a bit more careful in the next game, right? Okay. Now we'll go to the next game. This time I'm black. And I think I chose to play Karokan. Okay. Play the Karokan again. She's playing all the perfect moves, like this is the exact way to destroy the Karokan. And I'm like, okay, I'm still playing, trying to hold my own, trying to hold my own. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, is this player actually a learner? This guy told me this lady is a learner. That he wins her from time to time, this, that. But the kind of moves she's playing. And one thing too I noticed that was odd was basic moves that she should play. She would take a long time, like as if she's waiting for a feedback from somewhere before she makes the move. Like obvious moves, she takes a long time to make it. Even in her opening, she takes a long time to make it. You can see the time difference between us, 18 minutes to 15 minutes. Like obvious moves, she takes a while to make them. And I'm like, okay, something is not right. Something is not right. We still keep playing. You can see from throughout the game, she's just crushing me. Like I'm almost helpless. Like, I am very, very helpless. Now look at this mate. Very beautiful mate. And I'm like, just in 24 moves, I'm dead. And I'm like, what manner of, like, which learner player sees his rook under attack and ignores the attack totally? Like, ignores the attack totally, exchanges queen, and goes ahead to deliver this kind of checkmate. That was a very high level of depth. And at this point, I just realized that she was cheating. So my plan was to keep playing her till, but then I wasn't sure. But my plan was I'll keep playing her till she was banned, till the algorithms of chess.com realize that she's cheating, right? Okay, we'll go on to the next game. We'll go to, I tell her, let's play another game again. This time 10 minutes. Now I'm playing white, right? So this time I try to play very conservatively to see if I can hold my own. Okay, we play. She's playing all the perfect moves. I'm also trying my best to play very well. You know, we keep playing, we keep playing, we keep playing. Now you notice, and the funny thing is, all her moves, they are taking unusual sequence. Okay, now let me point this out to you. How to know when someone is cheating? The person's opening. The person plays the opening in an unusual way. Like the person might be taking unusual kind of seconds to play. You know, like from here. The person will, okay, when the person plays this, when you play this, the person will take an unusual amount of time to think and play this, right? The person will be taking unusual amounts of time that are not how a human thinks. That person will be taking that kind of time. Obvious moves that the person is supposed to play. Like obvious moves like recapturing. After I capture this knight now, an obvious move is to take back, right? But that person will take an unusual amount of time because that person is waiting for the engine to reply to show him or her what is the best move to play. And I was looking like, obviously, you have to capture my knight back. Or probably sometimes the engine might tell her, okay, capture this knight first. Then you now be able to recapture back. But the person will have to wait. You know the way an engine loads, it loads till it finds the most accurate move. So the person will be waiting to, know the best move in every situation. So me, I kept playing her. I kept playing her. As usual, she won me in this game also. And I was no match for her. I blundered a mate again as usual after much pressure. And this time, Makely, I saw it. Makely, I made this move and I saw it was a mate. I waited for some time and she was here to play the mate and I was just like, okay, what's wrong with this lady? Probably the engine has not yet shown her the mate or what, or she has not yet put it in. I was like, let me just resign, and I resigned. Okay. After this game, I was now like, let's play one bullet. Let's play a game of bullets, right? So I would see. I want to see something. Let's play a bullet game. Now, the reason why I wanted to play this bullet game was most people that cheat. I'll make another video on how to cheat. I'll show you how to cheat. I hope it is not illegal to show that kind of thing on YouTube. I'll show you a video on how to cheat. But basically, the idea is this: to cheat, you need two phones or a phone that can split screen. Okay, so anything your opponent plays, you play it to the computer, and anything the computer responds with, you respond with it on the board, right? But in bullet, there's a very little amount of time. This is the basic level of cheating. There are other advanced levels of cheating, but this is the basic level of cheating. So in bullet, the time is too short for her to cheat, right? She'll run out of time. So we start playing. This time I play the French defense. Okay, we play the opening. Now, another thing you should bear in mind is for a player to cheat, this person has to have a fair knowledge of chess. Although anybody can actually cheat, but it's good you have a fair knowledge of chess. Okay. Now, she blunders a piece, right? Someone that in the previous game was not blundering anything. Now, watch what happens. She goes ahead, she blunders another piece, and she still blunders another piece. And you can see the time difference. At this point, it's like 8 seconds to 47 seconds. You see how slow she is. A reason could be probably she's not a good bullet player. But someone that plays that deep level of chess should be at least should have a good level of speed. You could see in some of the in the rapid games, she was trashing me, and she was higher on time than me. But in this bullet game now, she's without her engine, so she can't really do much. Okay, and I think we played one more game. Still 10 minutes game. She insisted we play 10 minutes. This time I played the French defense. I tried to play it to the best of my ability. But there's something about computer. Once you are playing with computer, any mistake you make, the computer will punish it. There's just nothing you can do. The computer will punish your every mistake. And you can see, like, she's just crushing me. Like, what a mate. At this point, okay, it's not really a mate, but it's a night fork. And at this point, I'm like, I give up. And it was at this point that she was banned. Sad, very sad, And I was looking forward to meeting her because I was like, wow, you're so good at playing chess. Like, how come you're not among the top female players in Nigeria and stuff like that, But after playing with her, I just realized that she was cheating, and very sad, very sad. And since then, I've been skeptical to accept challenges from random people, because, man, it's destabilized me. It took me a while to confirm that she was actually cheating, because she wasn't banned immediately. I was now very confused. Like, I was feeling so useless. Like, I felt like all the chess I've been learning and playing, like, I was just it was just a waste. I was so useless. I was not good at chess, Like, there's something cheating does to your psychology. It demoralizes you totally, because the way the engine crushes you from the beginning, you're like, oh my God, like, I am such a useless chess player, But after some time, I now had to do my research, analyze all her games, and I realized that in all her games, she never made a single inaccuracy, a single mistake. Everything was perfect from beginning to end. And for a player of our level, or for a player of our rating, that is very unusual, to make perfect moves, no inaccuracies, nothing. The top engine moves, she was making it. And that's when I just found out, okay, she's cheating. So yeah. So basically, the two ways to identify a cheater is, most of the time, they play the most perfect moves, especially in rapid games. That's where people cheat a lot. People cheat a lot in long time controls. It is much more difficult to cheat in short time controls. So people cheat a lot in long time controls, classical games, So ways to identify it is they play in an unusual manner. They don't play the way a human being plays. There's a way a human being plays. When it is time to capture, a human being knows, okay, I'm supposed to capture back immediately. But they don't do that. They have this unusual pause, as though they are waiting for something. So you can sense it that they are cheating. Okay? And also they play way stronger than they are rating. And if you want to get them banned, just keep rematching them and let them keep playing you. And sooner or later, the moderators will realize that this person is cheating and they will ban the person. So yeah, that is my story on how I met a girl who cheated.